Māori o Wairaka ka mau ka hono. Ko hono te atura te toi nuku te toi rangi. Te Māori o Puhi ka mau ka hono. Ko hono te atura te toi nuku te toi rangi ki te tai tuke rau. Te Māori o Toroa ka hono. Ko hono hono tia nei. Tira ki kunei. Te waimimi o tana te mahine a Wairaka erere nei. Whano, whano. Para mai rā te Māori o Wairaka. E kui e Wairaka. E kui e Wairaka. Ai tuturu whakamau ai ka tīna. Hui ei. In ancient times, according to our ancestors, through this prayer, this energy, everything began from the Creator, known as Io. Io take, the foundation of all things. Io matua kore, the peerless one. Io te wānanga, the source of all knowledge. Io te toi o ngārangi, the spiritual presence of the Creator in the universe and all things above us. Io nuku, the spiritual force of creation and the Creator and all things in the earth. Mother Earth, Papatua nuku. And from Io, the Creator of all things, the Māori was breathed forth into the atmosphere. The life force, the life principle, the all-spark, the power that enables the spiritual Creator to form and shape things in the image of creation and to give life from the spiritual domain into the physical world, known as the Taiao. The Taiao, meaning the four tides, the four winds, the four seasons, north, south, east and west, are connecting to the whole world around us, so that everything has a spiritual connection to the Creator of all things. From the cosmos became the aeons of night, as I've chanted in the incantations to prepare our journey today. From the aeons of night became the phosphorescent light, became light, and sky and earth were formed through the fusion of these energies. From sky and earth, the environment known as the Taiao was created. Tangaroa, the energy of the Creator in the ocean, in the sea. Tāne Mahuta, the spiritual presence of the Creator in the trees and the forests. Tāne Meri, Hine Wauriki, and we begat all trees throughout the world that are children of earth. So the life force of the earth comes through the trees and gives us the ha, or the hauora, the breath of life. So that everything is connected. From the trees to the birds, the breath of life, the spiritual essence of the Creator is in all things. From the birds to the insects, the spiritual presence of the Creator in all these things. Because their presence enables us to receive the breath of life of Creator, of creation, and that is pa, hauora, oxygen. Haumia tike tike created all things that grow naturally upon the land. Longo mātāne, cultivations and gardens, but also a representation of peace. Once your stomach is full and you're content, you're in a state of peace and tranquility. So the cultivations represent rongo, peace. Tāwhiri mātea represents the winds, but also the oxygen that comes from the earth, comes from the Creator, it comes from tāne, the trees, also the birds, the insects that gives us life. There's one spirit, there's one life force, hence the word Tihe Māori ora. I squeeze forth the breath of life. Tāne, the energy of the forest, and the rest of the elements of the flora and the fauna, the children of sky and earth, decided it was time that they come forth from darkness to the world of light. And so it was the trees stretched forth harness, shoulders and upako on Mother Earth and thrusted above Father Sky so that things could take form in the natural world around us. Tāne, beget hine titama, who beget hine pūtahue, who beget hine makara, who beget hine nui te pō, who beget taranga. Taranga beget the ancestor Maui, and Maui discovered the North Island and called it the Great Fish of Maui, known as Tika Maui, North Island. Maui married Okura, the ancient tribes of Auckland, the ancient fairy people here were called the Tutu Mayo. Some call them Patipaere, some call them Turehu, some call them Urukehu, some call them Ponatuhu. Rangi nui Mary Papatuanu ku Mother Earth and the get the Mākoirangi to get Raukura married Maui. Maui, the ancestor, gave birth to all the original tribes here on Tamaki Makaurau, known as Tutu Mayo. And from this line, we come down to the ancestor Wairaka. Maui beget the Papatitiro Maiwa, who beget Ti Wakawaka, who beget Taranui, who beget Tararoa, who beget Ngai Nui, who beget Ngai Roa, who beget Ngai Wharekiki, who beget Ngai Wharetaka, who beget Ngai Roki, Ngai Roka, Ngai Takatake, Ngai Ariki, Ngai Te Hurumanu, who beget the ancestor Toi. Toi had a son, Korawani Arangi. He married the Hiahi o Tahu and beget Putirangi Mamao, who beget Whenga, who beget the ancestor Kupe. The ancestor Kupe came on his waka Matahaurua and landed in Taitokera, the north. From their principal ancestor, all the northern tribes descend. Kupe beget Machu, who beget Makoro, who beget Maya, who beget Mahu, who beget Nukutapiti, the captain of Ngātuki Matahaurua. Who beget Ngaru Nui, who had Ngaru Roa, who had Ngaru Whaipinua, Hiku i Taura Taura i te Pō Taura Amako, te Haupurangiangi. She married Puhi, who gave birth to all the tribes of the north. Puhi. Puhi Kaiariki, Puhi Tani Wharau. His son was Rahiri. Also Tangaroa Whakamana Mana, Puna Peariari and Maui. Going back to the ancestor Toi, he had Awaniarangi who beget Ngāti Awa, an ancient tribe that settled in Tamaki Makaurau 1,500 years ago. Awaniarangi's son Titahi was the ancestor that actually built and created One Tree Hill in 850 AD. 850 AD. So the mana of Ngāti Awa in Tamaki Makaurau is nearly close to 2,000 years old. There was no other tribe here at the time. Titahi was here. He was the one that created and built One Tree Hill, and therefore its original name is actually not called One Tree Hill. It's known as Ngā Whakairoa Titahi. We established Ngāti Awa here. From Awaniarangi again, Titahi had another brother, Warawaroa. He beget Awatu Makitarangi, who had Pari Nui Te Rā, he rawa mō rehu rehu beget Irakewa. This ancestor Irakewa was born on the island of Mauke, one of the outer islands of Rorotonga. Wairaka, his daughter, Wairaka, Irakewa's granddaughter, came on board the Mātātua canoe with Puhi and with Toroa, two brothers, and with Wairaka. So So Ngāti Awa was already established here. I wanted to make that known. Nearly 850 AD, the Ngāti Awa tribe were here. The other tribes came about 1700 onwards. So our right as mana whenua to be here to speak to you is justified. We have nearly a 2,000-year-old history in Auckland. So the mātātua canoe with Wairaka came, it crossed over to the, I'm sure you know where Rarotonga is, to the Kermadec Islands, with the Wairaka on board, Toroa and his brother Puhi, two great chiefs. They landed up in Wharengarenga in the north, then at Kirikiri, then at Kiti. Then they landed in Whangare, and from there to Kaipara in the Manukau estuary. With Tainui waka, with Te Arawa waka. Toroa and Puhi climbed up Mount Mangere, hung their cloaks up there, and called it Te Ara Tōpuni o Toroa. The mātātua waka, then from Manukau estuary came here, was launched at Waitematā. Here's the Waitematā board. Kia ora. That name is 800 years old too. The shimmering and glistening waters, the pure waters of power and energy that provide life to everybody, Waitematā. That's you. The mātātua waka was launched, also with Toroa and Puhi's sister on board called Muriwai. They left here, Piha landed there, Muriwai stayed there, named it Muriwai's Beach. The waka then came back up along Fau, which is Oakley Creek, landed there for a duration of time. While there, Toroa and his brother Puhi came with his daughter here, and they named this area Rangimatariki, which you know as Point Chevalier, which means the day the canoe mātātua landed here in Auckland 800 years ago when the stars of the Southern Cross were shining in the sky. Hence Matariki, Rangimatariki. So this whole area is called Rangimatariki, and the main pā site where the stadium is over here, Western Springs Stadium, the pā there where they live is called Rangimatariki. So it's an ancient pā site. Toroa and his daughter Wairaka then finally came here, and she recited that chant and prayer with her father and uncle, Puhi, and through that chant, the life force of creation, of the creator, of the environment, of the ancestors coming down, that motive, that life force of her essence is still here in the land. Everything that is of the land is of her motive, of her spirit. At that time she wanted to go and have a mimi. A toilet stopped, so she recited her prayer, bang, and she formed Motion Creek. She must have found the aquifer, a very powerful urination from her. Hence the name of this area is actually called the Waimimi, the urination waters, or Wairaka. The Waimimi, or Wairaka. Wairaka then, with her father Toroa and Puhi, left here, went down to the Unitec. She needed some water, so she, very powerful woman, this woman. You can see very powerful women on your board, Richard. And so Wairaka climbed, well actually before she climbed, she went searching for water at the Unitec, and she formed the spring that flows there, which is called the Waiunuroa Wairaka. That history was revived by the late Sir John Ture, Kaumatu of Mātātua. So her presence is here, her essence is here, her footprints are here. Wairaka then climbed Mount Albert with her father, and while they planted the exotic trees from Rarotonga called the karaka trees. They are introduced trees, they are not originally from here. They came from Rarotonga and they planted the original trees up here in Wairaka. It was the home of Wairaka, so she named it Te Pā for Wairaka. So that's really important. I wanted to just recognise where we are. I wanted to bring you away from the loud noise so that the only beautiful noise that you hear is the sound of the water flowing. The life force of the water as it flows, as it speaks to you. So does the spirit of Wairaka call out to you. It's important that I, on behalf of her, 800 years ago, here I stand. Wairaka, begat awa niarangi, begat o Ngāti Awa, begat i Rāpeke, begat te hau pāpāru, begat te Purangi, begat te Marakai ora, begat i Ratu Moana, begat i Rāmoko, begat te hau Purangiangi, begat te Ramāpukura, begat Pinohi, begat te Wairere Ahiahi, begat Hineira, begat te Apakura, begat te Watene, begat Katerina, begat Koka, begat Nena, begat my father, begat me, Pouroto, standing here for the kingdom of Wairaka. It speaks for this river. It speaks for the land. It speaks for the trees. It speaks for the birds and the insects too. As a direct living descendant. And the 60,000 of us as well, I'll just remind you all, with the whole of the Mātāku Confederation, in fact, including the northern people. I think they're about close to 200,000, but we're smaller in scale. But Wairaka has many descendants that recognize her presence here. They recognize her history here. And we are saying that any activity that happens here will have detrimental effect on the environment. It will have and disturb the melody of Wairaka. That is certainly something that we would like to work alongside the board with council in terms of how we can work together moving forward. So I think that's the first part of what I wanted to share with you, the connection to the environment. I am the waterway of Wairaka's urination. There are waters of life that flow. If the waters of Wairaka flow, our people live. These places are so important in New Zealand that there are very few and far now. Most of our water is either gone because of pollution or gone because of, in the name of advancement and moving things forward in growth and development, or they're gone because resource consents have been applied for and been bottled and sold off in water bottles. I have to speak for the voice of Wairaka because no one else will. I have to stand by what our ancestors would want. We have to protect the environment, to protect the water source, so that this will flow forever, so that anything that we do in the future moving forward will not have environmental impacts on this water source, will not have an impact on, because the water and the land are one. How can you separate that? Well, Mother Earth is the earth, and the water that flows is the child of the earth. These are concepts that have been practiced and understood by our ancestors from the beginning of time. That's why we say, ko hau te awa, ko te awa kua. I am the water, and the water is us. The water is me. I am the mountain, ko hau te maunga, ko te maunga kua. I am the mountain, and the mountain is me. Ko hau te manu, ko te manu kua. I am the bird, and the bird is me. Ko hau te rākau. The tree is my brother. The life force that flows in the tree, whether it's exotic or native, is the same life force that flows through me. That flows through you. That flows through to the future generations that will follow after us. This is a beautiful place in the ever-changing modern-day world that we live in. There are very special places in Auckland that we have still that we can look after and protect. No matter how small or great their beauty, the life force of the Creator, the life force of Wairaka, is as much as alive as it was when she was here, as it is while I'm standing here before you, as it will be moving forward together. I can hear the birds agreeing with me. So, ai te tangi mai ngā manu, kei te whakai mai ki waku kōrero, kārera Pouroto i te kororo rika, kei te kōrero tika tongi mai tōku ngākau. So, I'm speaking to you from my heart. Yes, I have no agenda other than speaking for the water, speaking for this place, speaking for the ancestor Wairaka. Thank you so much for listening. And from here, we're going to head over to where the eels are, 5 minutes there, we're in the forest, and then I've done my part. Are there any questions about what I've just said here, in terms of the water, in terms of the origins of where Wairaka came from, the connections to this place? As I said, Ngāti Awa established its presence here in 850 AD. I refer you to a document, you can read it, Māori Place Names of Auckland. It's written. There's a lot of documentation and evidence showing the information is already there. Okay?